and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. A great big shout out to my channel members for supporting my channel. Thank you. Now that intro sounded weird. I've been stumbling over my words. It's Monday, the 27th, and I have off today in Hawaii. It is Prince Kohio Day. I believe he was the third monarch when Hawaii was still a monarchy. And so we get the day. Yay. But this entire weekend, I haven't talked much. I generally don't unless I'm filming because I'm very antisocial, even with my family. So yeah, I just finished my next series in my coloring book collection, and so I was talking quite a bit then, and I'm kind of over it. But for Hobonichi Weeks Wednesday, the final minimalist March video, where I'm just using pen only, if you can tell, the color scheme that won out over any other color scheme was cool colors. And so I've got blue, green, and gray here. Although Doodle Robot did have a very good point that if I'm doing a minimalist spread, minimalist doesn't mean just lack of stickers and stuff. It also can mean just lack of color. So I'm calling it for the first week of April, so next week, I'm just gonna do a black and gray spread. Now it's also the week of Easter, but whatever. Oh, whatever. Because I've already done a kind of Easter color spread, so I get my fix. So let me actually take this out. It is easier. And so this is my stencil that I was gifted by my friend Christy over at Christy Marie Designs. It is always linked in a description box below. I actually did a tally. So 6 of you voted for cool, 1 of you voted for warm, and 2 of you voted for black and gray. And I really like the comment that Doodle had left. Like, actually, yes, minimalist also can mean minimal color. Now I am trying this setup again, and I really do actually like it. So going forward, I'm going to flip-flop between using the horizontal that's already here and then using this more dashboard layout. Now this week and next week is a little interesting by way of good interesting. So again, Monday the 27th, I'm home, holiday. I work in the office Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday I am working but off-site because I will be attending a 2-day conference. It's actually the very first conference and large meeting that I've planned or that I will be attending since the pandemic started. So I will be wearing my mask. I'm super conservative when it comes to mask wearing. If I'm out and about, I'm going to wear one. I have some severe underlying conditions that if I do get sick, or if I get sick again, because I actually had it once before, I could get really sick, as well as my family members also have underlying conditions as well. So the only time I probably won't be wearing a mask at the conference is when I'm eating. And even that, I usually eat alone in my office. And so just being surrounded by people gives me a little bit of anxiety, but then the days finish a lot earlier than my days usually would. And it's about 10 minutes away from where I live. So that that right there was enough. Like, yeah, I'll go. Plus it was free because my company is paying for it. So even though I will look and write what everything is being offered in the cafeteria, I actually will only be focused on Tuesday and Wednesday because meals are provided at the conference for Thursday and Friday. Now next week is Easter week. So Friday I have off because it's Good Friday, and that's a holiday for at least my campus. And then I'm taking off Monday the 3rd and the 4th. Originally I was going to have Tuesday and Wednesday off, but there's reports that I have to pull weekly. And so these next 2 weeks will just be 2-day working weeks in the office because I don't really count those, the Thursday and Friday thing. But next week, I'm not sure if I'll go back to the horizontal layout or if I'll go to the dashboard layout. We'll figure that out next week. Yeah, it's a lot of talking. So now that we've got our color scheme, let's put some color down. And this is the days of the week. This is an open spot, so that'll be some notes. Down here, we'll pull a tarot pull for the week because it's early enough in the day. It's only like 5:30 in the afternoon. This is the lunches. Now, if I'm not feeling super self-conscious, I might actually film what's being offered, but because it's all buffet style, by way of breakfast and lunch at the conference. And if I do, and I'm not talking, it's because I'm feeling bold enough to film, but not bold enough to talk in front of a bunch of people. Because not a lot of people actually know I have a YouTube channel that I work with. Like, you needed to know that. Okay, so let's add some green here. And that's where the day goes. And this is, I won't be working, no, I might work overtime this weekend. So let's make this overtime, although that's up in the air. And then we'll do word. And we'll do quote. And we'll do thoughts. Because that's what I've been putting on here. Down here, we can do a little bit of a mood tracker. There's quite a few things I need to get done in the office tomorrow. So I'm anticipating it's going to be a productive week. The conference, a lot of the sessions are kind of fluff, but again, it's close to home, free breakfast and lunch, so I'm willing to sacrifice. It's definitely first world problems. Okay, so now let's add some gray. That's going to be the card I pull for tarot every single day. I'll have to see, maybe I can pull it before I leave for the day, because I don't know that I want to have a whole bunch of stuff with me when I'm at the conference. And breakfast, lunch. And let's put some bullet points. I do have other gray markers. I think for Christmas, my brother had bought me the whole gray set. But when I'm looking at the covers, because again, I don't swatch things. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. Oh, and that doesn't make sense either. Oh no, that might make sense because be what I'm getting done. But the conference days, it doesn't make sense because I'm at the conference. But some of them pulled or looked a little warmer, just like Prismacolors. You've got your cool grays and your warm grays. And so I wanted to make sure that I had something that looked at least on the cooler side of the color spectrum. So let me go ahead and put the black in here and I'll be right back. All right, so I think when you're using really light colors or just water-based markers in general, it really brings it together once you actually either do the outlining or the writing. Because before that, this looked super meh. But now I think it looks really pretty. I like this color combo, and I might actually use this color combo in a coloring page. But I've got my weekly set up here. Again, I'll probably just write conference in here. This will just be a buffet. I remembered that if I am working overtime this weekend, I don't need a lot of space because there's only 1 or 2 projects I'll be working on, but I am going to be in the office a couple of days, so I want to write notes of things I need to do when I am in the office. I'll look at the word of the day sometime in the week. I'll write down a quote sometime in the week, and this can either be ongoing thoughts or thoughts at the end of the week. I will be taking my everyday carry to the conference. I don't know that I'll be writing notes in here, but I might be writing notes on my little Hobonichi Weeks notebook that I have. I have quite a few of those. And then later today, probably the end of tonight, after I finish my laundry and doing some coloring and reading, then I'll just pull a tarot card and just to give me an idea of what the theme of the week might be. And then this little gray section here, that's actually the card that I pull, and then a little bit of a description of what that card means. Just, it's a way for me every morning to kind of meditate and just think about my day. I put the same amount of stock into the tarot card that I would put into if I read a daily horoscope. It's kind of on par to me of what those things are. Again, not sure for next week what layout I'm going to use. It has been pretty much the entire month that I have not used the horizontal, so I might go to that, although I will be doing this in black and gray just to end up the whole minimalist look, and then really just vomit stickers the rest of the time. And then for last week, again, it was really colorful and really pretty, but with all of the black ink on here, because again, this actually needs to be functional for me. I love the look of this. I truly, truly do. Now, I was out sick on Tuesday. I was having some stomach issues, and because it was a bus in and home day, if I'm worried that I might get sick on the bus, then I just stay home, just because even though I don't live by mileage very far from where I work, by way of traffic, yeah, like Monday, there was an accident on the freeway going into town, and I was getting a ride in, and it took 3 hours to get to work. And that even more so kind of traumatized me. Like, yeah, I don't want to get stuck on a bus if I'm having bathroom issues. Sorry, TMI, but that's just how it is. The word for the week was symbiosis. I do get words of the day from Merriam-Webster. The link to that website, it's absolutely free, is in the description box below. It is a noun, and it means the relationship between two different kinds of things that live together and depend on each other. Comes from the Greek of symbiosis. And then the quote says, "I am instantly 70% nicer after 3 p.m. on Friday." And isn't that the truth? It was kind of a meh week for the days that I was in the office. It was quite productive, but I wasn't feeling 100% Wednesday and Thursday, but I did feel well enough that I could jump on a bus and not have to worry too much. I always worry, but not worry too much. But yep, that is the spread for this week, spread for last week, just like I do. I will be finishing this video of what I ate for this week right here. All right, guys, well, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha. Hey guys, lunch for today, Monday, March 20th, is a beefaroni and a banana. Traffic was really bad this morning, so it actually took me 3 hours to get to work. Left home at 6:20, got to work at 9:30. So when I got here, I had a musubi and some water, coffee a little while ago. It's currently 12:30, and so I'm gonna have this. I do have a mini bag of Doritos if I'm still hungry after this, but yeah, I should have just gone home. Anyway, that's lunch for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, lunch for today, Wednesday, March 22nd, is just a cobbled together lunch. I wasn't feeling well yesterday, so stayed home. So my go-to when I'm not feeling well is starch. So I've got rice and Vienna sausage, because rice isn't just going to do it itself. I'm going to put some furikake on the rice. I haven't had coffee today. I don't know that I will. Might have a hot tea later on this afternoon. But for breakfast, I had a ramen because, again, when I'm not feeling well, that's one of my go-to meals. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you guys. Hey guys, lunch for today, Thursday, March 23rd, was actually the breakfast option this morning in the cafeteria. So there's bacon, eggs with onions and peppers, and then rice. I actually had a spam musubi for breakfast, but I knew they had bacon, and I love bacon. So I just picked this up and reheated it for lunch. I had coffee midday, and I'll have this with water. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, lunch for today is a pork belly cabbage musubi. Yeah, you can musubi anything. and then a spring salad mix with some wonton strips. I'll be using this Pietro dressing. It's an Asian dressing. It's like a sesame dressing on top. Breakfast, I had a Spam musubi. I've been really craving musubis lately. And really, a musubi is just nori, rice, and then whatever kind of filling you have. And this was just a combination of dinner foods. I'll probably have this with some shoyu and wasabi because I really like that combination. Having everything with water. I generally drink water, sometimes a little bit of Gatorade. I had my coffee mid-morning. That's it for this week. Hope you have or had a great weekend. Bye.